The adaptable blotter has always been very good at showing fast-moving updating data. We have a flashing cells function that you can see in our demo site that allows you to see cells that can update hundreds of thousands of times a second. You can choose the up colors, the down colors, and everything works very smoothly, and you can see as everything changes. But what happens, instead of having very, very fast ticks, you have less occasional updates, but ones that you want to kind of see in a more permanent form. Well, to do that, we've introduced a new function called updated rows, and what that allows you to do is to see a row visually when it updates. So at the moment in this grid, we do have rows updating every couple of seconds. You can't see that at the moment, but if we turn the updated rows function on, so if you go to the new function, you can see that there's three colors. There's a color for the up direction change, a color for the down direction change, and a color for no direction. That will be things like strings and booleans, etc. You can obviously change any of these. And then to turn a function on, obviously you can do it in your predefined config, your state that you ship the blotter with. But if you want to do it at runtime, you just simply click enable updated row, and then every couple of seconds now, rows will update as they change, as you're starting to see. And if you want the grid to jump to that row, in this we've only got a few rows here at the moment, so you can't see that too well, but if you've got thousands of rows, this is also very useful. You can do that, and then when the grid changes, as you can see, it will jump to where it is. And then, as we say, each moment, every time a new row changes, you see it, it jumps to it, and you can see whether it's red, green or grey, depending on what kind of change you've had. What happens if you kind of have too many of these? Well, there's a couple of things you can do. First thing you can do is you can obviously clear any row, or you can go into the column menu and you can clear all rows. But the other thing you can do is you can say how many there should be. The default is infinity, but in fact here we can say we never want to see more than 7. So we say we only ever want to see 7 updated rows, and what happens now is as the rows update, it will count, and when it gets to more than 7, then what will start happening is it will replace them. So that's all there is to this function. It's a very, very simple function that allows you to see what's changed. Obviously, if you have the audit log running, it will tell you the details of the change, what's changed, who changed it, how it changed, whether it's a user change, because obviously user changes will also trigger it. So for instance, if I go into this column and I make that it's a non-change, therefore it becomes grey. So there we are. The updated row function allows you to see which rows have changed visually, jump to them, and then you can see the direction as well. Thanks for watching. As always, any questions, please get in touch.